of our Testimony Tuesday. I'm Marlis Degman, and I'm a Blessed Ambassador with Plexus Worldwide, and I've been with the company over 5 years. And 5 years ago, I was struggling with my health, and luckily I found out about gut health and some products that really changed me. So to start tonight, we're going to start with Alyssa Proper, who I did not know until luckily a friend of mine, Andrea Erdman, shared with on social media, and that's how Alyssa found out about our products. So Alyssa, if you would unmute yourself and go ahead and share.
Okay, I am Alyssa Proper, and I am an ambassador with Plexus. I started in June of 2019. A little bit about me. I am a teacher, and this year I am doing the distance learning part of school. So it's been kind of like a first-year teacher for me. So I'm married to my husband of 11 years, and we have 2 four-legged kids, Tegan and Ellie. I watched Andrea's post for probably about a year, and there was one that she had posted that I don't remember the exact wording it was, but it was something about when you take antibiotics, it will take a year for you to like have them out of your body, have the good bacteria back. So that caught my eye because I was one that was always sick. So I reached out to Andrea, and she kind of told me a little bit about the products. So I've been doing them for a year and 4 months, and they have been amazing. I have just recently gotten my husband on them, and I have my mother and father on them too. So I've been adding the family to it. So I started with the Triplex, and then I switched the prenatal vitamin that I was doing to the X Factor Plus, which my doctor approved all of it and said everything in it was amazing. So I was able to switch to that. So that was what I started with. I did that my first year. And then Andrea asked me to share. So then I shared a little bit, and now I have a few people under me, which is awesome because it's so fun to see all the stories and how it's helping people and things like that. So then this summer, I decided to try a couple more products. So I added the Ease and the Vital Biome, and then recently I added in the Active. So the Ease I use for like headaches and cramps and things like that, but I don't use it very often. But I have it there in case I need it. And then I added in the Vital Biome, which is amazing. I actually had missed a couple days because we have a little pill thing, and I had missed it a couple days, and I could definitely tell. So Vital Biome has been awesome for me as well. And then the Active I mix in with my Slim, and it's a very, very good combo. The taste, the energy, everything. So I'm loving that. So I haven't tried a ton of the stuff. I've mostly done gut health stuff, but Plexus has definitely been a lifesaver. I had horrible tummy issues. So I was one of those, I'd be in the bathroom immediately after I ate. And before Plexus, I had cut out some gluten, and I felt a little better, but I feel that now I can eat more things and not be as like sick. I can eat gluten things and not feel as horrible as I did before, and I'm not always in the bathroom, so it's amazing. For me, it's also helped with my anxiety and depression. I would hope that I can get off my meds one day and just do Plexus, but we'll see how that goes. And then the huge one for me, like I said, I was always sick. So I actually hadn't been sick at all till just recently. It was kind of my fault. I got run down because I was staying up late to do my schoolwork. And so I got run down and I got sick. So that was kind of my thing. But actually last year, before the school year was over, my boss and I had a little cheering party because I got to carry over 6 sick days. And I always use my sick days and my personal days. So that was a huge thing. So I don't weigh myself a ton, but I know I've definitely lost inches because I can buy smaller sizes. So I know I've definitely lost inches. And then by looking at pictures, I can tell I've lost inflammation, bloating. I don't have the inflammation as much, and I don't feel as bloaty. things like that. Definitely sleep better at night. And then, like I said, I've recently had my husband start it because he had restless leg syndrome so bad. So he would be up like all hours of the night. He would keep me up. So I started him on the triplex, and he definitely loves his pink drink. He's all about it every morning. He says he wants his pink drink. And then he's also doing the ProBio 5 and the Bio Cleanse. And I think all of it has helped him a ton. And he said he notices he's not as bloaty either. And he doesn't overeat because he would always like be so hungry that he would eat till he was like miserable. And he said he notices that he doesn't do that anymore either. So I guess Plexus has been amazing for me, and I will keep trying to promote it as much as I can, and I love it, and I hope all of you will join us.
Oh, I just love hearing testimonies. And what's so cool is I've heard your testimony before, Alyssa, but now, hearing your husband's blessings too on top of it. And that's what is so cool about Plexus is we all start not sharing, but we talk to our family first usually and close friends about it. And then it expands into a blessing of a business. And I mean, you weren't going to share, right, Alyssa? No.
No. And Andrea, when she asked me if I wanted to have a Zoom in May, I was like, no, I don't. But now I'm glad I did.
Yes, because look how many people you've helped, right?
It's awesome.
Yeah, that's the blessing in this is it's, our story can help somebody out there, your husband's story, your sister's story. So thank you so much, Alyssa, for sharing and taking your time out of your busy evening. And we are so blessed to hear it. Thank you. Next, we have Joell Diamond Olson, who's going to tell us about her story. I'm going to switch this to speaker view. And those of you that are watching, also wanted to mention, if you want to have a watch party from your wall, we're encouraging you to do that because then it's going to share to your network of friends and then it can just keep going and they can share. So we encourage you to do that. Okay. So Joelle, do you want to go next?
Sure. Thanks, Marla. Yes, I have been on triplex for about 4 months. And basically what happened was I was just sick and tired of being sick and tired. And I happened to see a post on my friend Shelly's wall saying, I have a friend who wants 6 people to try the pink drink. I had no idea what the pink drink was, didn't know what I was getting into. And as soon as Leah messaged me and said, gut health, I knew this was what I needed because I was struggling with irregularity, bloating, all of those things, poor sleep, many of those things. And the one thing that I noticed right away with my pink drink was my energy. Even on days where I didn't sleep well, I had energy to get through the day, and that was amazing. The Diet Coke, multiple cans of it was gone. It was just absolutely amazing thing. And the other day I was out walking and I was thinking about when we went back to Minnesota in July. And we were living in a camper for a month, eating foods that I didn't prepare, eating out and things like that. And I thought, oh, the humidity in Minnesota in July, I'm going to swell up, I'm going to be all bloated. And I wasn't. I mean, I was absolutely amazed. And I had only been on the products for 3 weeks probably when we went there. And I was amazed. My fingers didn't swell up. My stomach wasn't bloated, even though I wasn't eating the foods from my refrigerator. I was just in awe over it. And I was just like, wow, this is incredible. So the other thing that I felt was like during that time when we were in Minnesota, I stayed consistent with the supplements and my pink drink. I was faithful, followed it, took them every day, even though we were off schedule or whatever, and it was just amazing. So I started with the triplex, and then each month I've kind of added some new products. So I've been taking the active, the collagen, and I just started with the ease. So, I mean, the things that the triplex has done for me, like I said, the bloating is gone. My energy level is amazing. I am finally regular. Instead of maybe every 2 to 3 days having a BM, I am now twice a day, which is yay, so excited. You know, it's really not get excited about having a BM, but yes, I am. Sleep, like I said, is amazing. And obviously the energy to power through my day, even on those bad nights, is incredible. So also on my walk, when I was knowing I was going to have to do this testimony, I was thinking about some other things that have happened, and I'm thinking about my mood swings. There are no mood swings anymore. I'm not irritable. I don't get angry over things. I can brush things off. I have kind of a stressful job, and sometimes that carries over into my evening, and my husband gets the brunt of it, and I don't have that anymore. I just think everything is just so much more even keel for me, and I'm feeling at peace for sure. But the only thing that I can say is that these don't happen overnight. These products don't fix things in a week, in a month, even in 4 months. But if you stick with it and take them consistently every day, it will work. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon. So thank you, Leah and Marla, for introducing these products to me. They're amazing.
Oh, I hadn't heard your story yet at all. So I'm like, I don't even know what it's helped you with. And just hearing all this is just, it brings back memories, because with gut healing, it's subtle changes all the time if you're consistent. Just like you said, when you get to the root cause of your issues, it is going to be subtle changes, but you all of a sudden are going to see amazing results. And just your description of what you're seeing now is just, oh, what a blessing, right?
Yes, it is. And you don't really think about those things. Like I said, I took a walk and I was able to think about all the things that have changed. I wasn't thinking about my mood swings. Did I really think that, I had a bad night of sleep the other night? I was thinking about things, trying to do work at 2 in the morning and was awake too long, but I still had great energy the next day. So yes, thank you,
Yeah.
Plexus.
And do you notice that you wake up with energy? Do you notice that?
Yep.
Too?
It's a little bit harder now that it's really, really dark at 6 a.m. It's a little bit harder there, but I can get out of bed. Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. And when did you notice that? Start noticing you're more well rested, and did you notice? Do you recall, or?
Probably after we came back from our little trip in July. So it would have been August. So about a month and a half after I was on the products. When you're traveling and sleeping in a camper with 2 dogs and your husband, and sleeping is not great anyway, but
In the humidity.
yes, the humidity. Oh.
Yes. Well, oh, thank you so much for sharing.
Yep.
Yes, that was great. Leah is next, and I do know Leah. Her sister roomed with my daughter in college, so kind of go back, or from the same community, kind of. So, but she signed on through also other friends of my friends, and I'm just tickled that she is going to share her story tonight, because it's been kind of a progressive story also. So let's listen to what Leah has to say.
Yeah, so I am Leah Zimmerman, and I am a full-time school counselor at a 7th through 12th grade high school. And about a little over a year ago, last August of 2019, I had seen some posts on social media, on Facebook or whatnot, and finally decided to bite at giving it a shot, because I was just really looking for a good vitamin, because I had a 4-month-old daughter, first baby, was nursing, and was looking for just a good vitamin. And I had tried a lot of different vitamins in the past, and I just never really felt like they were doing anything for me, like that they just kind of flush through and flush out. And so I started the vitamin, even just with the vitamin and the pink drink right away. I noticed, and being 4 months postpartum, I was having issues with regularity after delivery and being pregnant. And so even even a week in, I was more regular just with the vitamins. I'm even just in those X Factor Plus vitamins, noticed being more regular and having more energy. And then with the pink drink as well, a slim, again, just the energy was more sustained throughout the day, not having crashes, you know, that kind of afternoon slump, especially. And then a lot of other things, it helped me to drink more water, which I needed to do, keep drinking as well, not only because I was nursing, but because I need to drink more water. And so I was drinking more water and I was becoming regular, and which helped also with decreasing and being bloated from eating foods and other things. And so after a few months of just kind of those two things, I then started the triplex. So I added in a probiotic in our bio cleanse, and that combination has really helped too. And I wasn't a person that I wasn't on meds for anything, or I didn't have any, and I still don't have any maybe chronic health issues, but I wasn't feeling my best, right? And so I think even if wherever you're at, you know, like if you think you could feel better, you could feel better, right? I mean, that you shouldn't be, our bodies aren't made, I don't think anyways, to have aches and pains all the time, or to have stomach aches all the time, headaches all the time, those types of things. So anyways, I didn't have a lot of those issues, but I felt really good about the products that I was taking because I wanted to boost my immune system. And this is all pre-COVID, so I just wanted to boost my immune system and know that I was putting in good bacteria into my body to get rid of the bad bacteria, because with our world that we live in and the processed foods that we eat, going out to eat, different things that you drink and eat, it's just, there are things that you're putting in your body that you don't intentionally choose well, you do, I guess, but you don't make it, so it's not all great for us. And so trying to get rid of that was just something that I thought was good, and so I started feeling really good. Then my husband also uses the triplex, and he has also noticed decreasing in bloating and his energy levels. And then I added the Joell serums because I have always been a lotion user, a facial lotion user. Mostly because I live in the northern area, so it's freezing and my face gets really dry. So, but with Joell, I have noticed my skin complexion has become even more even, and my skin is really smooth. I mean, I can touch it, but that doesn't help anybody watching. Really smooth and moist. And so I've really had great success with that too, and I won't stop using that. I know my mom really likes it too. She thinks it's she really likes the Joell cream, and my husband uses it too, and he actually says that it's helped a lot because he shaves often, so it's helped. He doesn't have as much he doesn't have razor burn like he used to with other lotions. Joell has helped that as well. So I have seen a lot of little things that make, though, the day-to-day so much better. When you feel better and not getting sick as often, even just with the common colds, it's really helped all of those things. And one other thing I have noticed with the products is you can't see, but I do have new hair growth under here, some bunch of baby hairs, and I do think that's from the vitamins in addition to the triplex, but I have new hair growth as well. And I'm excited for my daughter to get a little bit older and have her start taking the vitamins and our kids' products too, just to boost her immune system and to make sure she's getting some good bacteria in her body as well. So.
Thank you, Leah. It's fun to hear your story too again, because there's always, whenever we tell our stories, if you've waited a few months, there's always little things that it seems like are add-ons. I know for me, it just kept getting better, and that's what seems so unreal is, you know, our products address our gut microbiome and healing from the inside out. So when our body is off balance and our gut bacteria is compromised, guess what? There's a lot of work to do. So that's why you hear such a multitude of, you know, different symptoms that are being helped because of the root causes getting addressed. So everyone here started with the triplex. So the triplex, you know, meaning 3, is our magical pink drink, which we have 2 formulas, and a BioCleanse, which is a unique magnesium supplement, and our ProBio 5, that is a probiotic with digestive enzymes and an antifungal. So it's much more than a probiotic. So those 3 products are our holistic, #1 selling holistic system that address, like I said, gut health. It's going to improve your gut health by planting 5 good strains. It's going to get rid of the bad gut bacteria that happens when we eat too much sugar, processed foods, when we're on 1 round of antibiotics. You know, our good gut bacteria is depleted. And then it's going to help reduce inflammation, the cellular inflammation, which is kind of the stem of all beginning problems in our body, and it leads to disease. So those 3 magical products all work synergistically together. So our Slim has 2, like I said, 2 different formulas. One is a hunger control Slim, and it does just that. It fills you up a little more. And then our microbiome activating Slim is more of a prebiotic gut health. It's going to really help improve your gut health. It feeds the good gut bacteria, especially 3 bacterial strains, the Akkermansia, Bifidobacterium, and Lactobacillus. And they both taste really good. I think we all can agree with that. And no synthetics. Plexus is a company that uses pure, clean ingredients. So it's not going to be anything our body can't absorb and know how to break down. The pink drink balances blood glucose, which I never thought I had an issue with that. And all of us here probably didn't think we had an issue with that either. But what that does in our body is balances everything, balances our hormones, the chromium, that's polynicotinate, that's in there in those drinks, actually helps so much. It's a essential trace element that helps insulin to be able to function properly, to receive energy from food. So the pink drink is magical. You just have to trust whoever invited you to just give this a go. Like I said, the triplex has the BioCleanse, and you can't let the word cleanse scare you, because it doesn't mean it's like running to the bathroom type of thing. It's just a gentle cleanser. It oxygenates our blood to get it more alkaline, less acidic, and does many different things. Helps with restless leg because of the magnesium. But it really just helps clean out our digestive tract that can really get clogged up because of all of our poor gut health and all the stuff that we eat that can't get broken down. And then our ProBio 5, that we mentioned, is magical in what it can do. It is compared to none out there. So you have to trust us on that, okay? Another product I was going to talk about is our vitamin. I know Leah started because of the vitamin. She was looking just for a good vitamin. And I know I threw away so many vitamins in my life because they never did anything or I felt sick. Our vitamins we have 2 different ones for adults. They are methylated. They have aloe from the inner leaf, which helps for 300% absorption. There is also all natural ingredients in there, no fillers. It has polyphenols, which help feed our good gut bacteria also. So it activates our gut microbiome, just our X Factor Plus vitamin. We have a kids line of vitamins also, and a healthy drink for kids. And we have a holistic skincare also, and our Joell is part of our hair, skin, nails line, but it also helps with joints and those kind of things too. So we have the collagen, and then so we have a gut health products, we have gut health with weight loss, inflammation, and then we have our holistic skincare. So we have anything that you probably need at the core of your needs, I guess, in your body, for because gut health is where it's at. And I knew nothing about gut health 5 years ago, and I'm so glad I started because I am headache free, migraine free, nap free, my iron's normal, my IBS is gone, I had a lot of irregularity. It was either IBS or the other way. So it's just been such a blessing, and I'm glad I shared so that all these ladies on here tonight have also been able to be touched by it, and they can share too. So if you have a story to share, make sure you're not holding back and that you help somebody with these products. So it was blessing to have you on, everybody, and thanks for joining us tonight. Bye.